Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the first Timelord Victorious comic that released today that is called Defender of the Daleks, and it is the first issue, and there's another issue coming out next month I believe. But yeah, the first issue came out today, and the topic of this video is kind of filled with spoilers, so this is your warning, and there will be a warning in the title as well. So if you haven't read the comic yet, please do not watch this video if you don't want the event spoiled to you. But without further ado, let's discuss this event that happened in the comic issue today. And, well, essentially, this timeline that the Doctor is in, well, long story short, is that the Time War hasn't happened. And it's a big surprise because the Daleks that the Doctor encounters in this story, they don't have any record of the Time War. That does bring up a lot of theories as well, what else is going to be changed and what else is going to be different later on in the event, because we do know that the Time Fracture immersive event is going to be dealing with cracks in time, so perhaps they have a role in why the Time War hasn't happened in this reality, because we do know from the TV show that the Time War happened across pretty much every single universe, and that was one of the biggest consequences, that it damaged planets throughout time and space. So that is one thing to take into consideration. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Dalek Prime Strategist. There is a new Dalek variant that is introduced in the comic, and in a little bit of a twist, this Dalek kind of becomes a companion that's really interesting, and I'm very surprised about this. You know, seeing the Doctor and the Daleks team up is something that, wow, this is pretty much unheard of. But I'm honestly really surprised about it, and it was really cool to see. And there is a threat to the Daleks known as the Hond. I believe that's the pronunciation for them. But yeah, they're essentially a big threat to the Daleks, and they're even valued as the enemy of the Daleks, and they're asking the Doctor for help. That is really interesting. But again, this is only the first issue of the new comic series, so once the second issue is released, I'll be discussing more about what happens, and I will be having a full review of this comic issue over the next week or so once I have my full copy. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, rating, and subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all on my next video. Goodbye for now.